Players Championship 1 Thursday fun. Are you ready for some arrows action? Why was Nathan Aspinall praying to the darting gods? And were they listening? Would we get another master's class from Johnny Clayton? Or would it be a fist pump kind of day for Joe Cullen? One thing's for sure, I'm ready to rock today on High Roller Radio. Yes, the darts is back, baby. The Super Series, as your new batch of tour card holders turn pro. Q School is come and gone. It's time for the PDC Pro Tour. Back with a bang, tweeted Firabush. And yes, Barney's Army is back with a vengeance. Interesting to see how he gets on, said Charlie Gray. Indeed, all eyes on Raymond van Barneveld as he returns to pro darts after a 14-month absence. By the way, here's what they're playing for. $10K up top. We thank Joe Williams for the payouts. Not a bad gig if you can get it. Full disclosure, I was busy writing an article for maplecasino.ca this morning, so I was late to the action, but I can tell you that Glenn Durant beat Luke Humphreys 6-3 despite a lower average than Cool Hand. Duzza off to round 2 safely. I just caught the handshake there. I did see most of this, though. Stephen Bunting taking on RVB, and the bullets were flying early. All bunting, perhaps some ring rust for the Dutchman. Barney's Army demobilized en route to 5-1. Now, he did fight back to force a decider, took 4 on the spin, but it was too little, too late. Bunting tossed in a 12-darter to slam the doors shut. 6-5 your final. You know what they say, no gamble, no future. How about Danny Baggish? First 3 as a pro, the 180. What a start. You think he's going to love life on the PDC? Yes, he is. The problem here on debut, though, he was playing a whiz kid, and I'll say it, Keane is very, very good. At 4-4, came up Shamrocks. Double 10 for the hold, and then in the 10th leg, came up aces. An 11-darter to win. He knocks off the gambler in bang-bang fashion. 57-24, 6-4 the final. Can also tell you that Gerwin Price got up and running nicely, had a 6-1 win over Lisa Ashton. 9-darter, announced Joe Williams. We did have perfection in that opening round. Michael Smith nailing it against Gert DeVos. And I love this from Wim, letting us know that James Wade is sporting a beard to be feared. Look at that. Thank you very much, sir. Into the round of 64 now, and Gary Anderson towing the Aki versus Gerwin Price kicked off beautifully. A 152 checkout in the opening leg, and then scored first blood in leg 6. The 58 finish. Tops for 4-2. Just carried on from there. How about this from Sir Firabush? Oh, Gary, so close to the 9. And yes, he was. He missed double 12 in the 9th leg, but he did close it out for the easy 6-2 victory and some revenge for that world final less than 2 short months ago. On the Iceman's play, Kroenke said, High Roller Radio, you could have beaten Gezi today. He was that bad, huh? Yikes. Dave Chisnell firing in some big shots against Alan Sutar on his way to a 4-2 advantage. Had a monster 156 outshot in there as well. This double 10 made it 5-2. He was looking good. But wow, how about it? Sutar hung tough, and as Dart Connect tells us, he completed the comeback by taking 4 in a row. 6-5 he advances. Wow. Ryan Searle got the jump on the bronzed Adonis Steve Beaton, racing out to a commanding 4-0 advantage thanks to this double 20. He won 6-4 in the end, averaging 93 and change. Again, thank you, Dart Connect. Masters champ Johnny Clayton playing Czech sensation Adam Gaulas. The youngster's got game, he really does. But at 5-3, the Ferret would get the job done. Welsh and wicked. At Firabush again right here with other round 2 results. Ratajski beating Whitlock 6-4. And how about Mikael Unterbuchner? He sent Peter Wright to the exits 6-1 no less. Third round action now. And the 9-dart hero Michael Smith taking it to Vincent van der Voort, scoring better, shooting better, but somehow it was all square through 6, and that had the big Dutchman laughing it off back of the Aki, had no idea how he was level. But from there, all England. Smith fired in back-to-back 12 darters en route to 5-3, and as Charlie Gray tells us, he wrapped it up in fine fashion, the 170 checkout for the match, closing things out in style. Bully Boy. On the other stream board, Voltage was wasting no time in turning the lights out on Daryl Gurney. 5-0 to start, 6-1 your final. No problem for the former world champ. How good was he? So good. The weekly darts cast had a Rob Cross appreciation minute. 109.74 average, 2 121 finishes, 6 140s, 4 180s. We should all appreciate that. That is high voltage right there. How about this from DJ Gandolfini? Lewis Williams, you little dancer, he tweeted. Wow, from 2-0 and 5-3 down, Lewis Williams, a Welsh teenager, stuns Michael van Gerwen 6-5, took a 111 in the 11th and final leg. The world number 1, 2, and 3 now, all failing to reach the last 16. And yes, my friend, I love these events too. If you're wondering what he looks like, there he is, Louis Williams, riding high, no doubt. What a debut. He wins board 9 on his very first day at the office. Well done, sir. DJ also letting us know that Keen Barry took down board 8. He averaged 94.5 in a 6-3 win over Ian White. Also in the round of 32, the Flying Scotsman smashed Ryan Searle, 6-4 the score, but look at that average, 110, and give it up to the Polish Eagle. He got by Dirk van Dijvenbode, advances to the last 16. That's where we are now. Tantalizing showdown too. Gary Anderson poised to throw, taking aim on Rob Cross, 10-1 Ando, by the way, in their head-to-head, and he opened with a 13-darter. How do you do? Cross countered nicely. Ton 40 here en route to 1-1. Then he opened the fourth leg with a maximum 2-2. You see there the average, 110. High quality indeed. Then he just missed the bullseye on the 167 the next leg, but he'd clean it up on his return visit, cross surging. This was the story for the Tartan. Missed chances, 3 wasted here at double 5, and he paid the price. This is how it ended. A 2-dart clean kill on 100, cross the boss, 6-2 your final. Just his second win in 12 attempts against the Scotsman. Johnny Clayton in the zone against the teenager Louis Williams. He took out 74 to break in the fourth leg, gave him daylight at 3-1, and it was a lead he would never relinquish. Johnny be good into the quarters, 6-3 the final. Over to Dart Connect for your other last 16 results. Aspinall, Cullen, Clemens, all victorious, as were Wade, Worsley, and Smith. So the Elite 8 now, and we start with Cullen v. Clemens. This one was all rock star from the get-go, solid and steady, raced out in front 5-2, only to have Gaga claw it back. The German scored a break in the ninth for 5-4. But these are Cullen's darts. 64 checkout to break back immediately and win. He liked it too. We got the animated fist pump. Then another 6-4 the final. He's off to the semis. Nathan Aspinall teeing it up against Rob Cross, both on par through 4 legs. Cross tying things up here at 2 on double 16. Calm and cool though, the Asp secured daylight with a break for 5-3. Once again though, Voltage brought it back, but with Aspinall praying in the background, looking to the heavens, Cross wasted 2 match darts, and it was prayer answered because Aspinall took full advantage on double 8. He takes down a nail-biter. As we see from Dart Connect, both Johnny Clayton and Jonathan Worsley were both winners as well. Clayton beat Wade 6-2, averaged a ton. Worsley, meantime, got by Michael Smith 6-5, despite Bully Boy averaging 103.5. So then there were 4, and wow, Johnny be great in our first semifinal. He's on a roll, folks, and he was lights out early and often, averaging a whopping 120 through 3 legs. As you might imagine, he was leading 3-0. He quickly doubled that to 6-0, and then landed this en route to the whitewash, an absolute onslaught of Jonathan Worsley. He had no chance. 7-0 the blowout. We got this reaction from Joe Cullen in our other semi when he tied things up at 3 with Nathan Aspinall. It was touch and go halfway through. Aspinall took out 70 on double 4, a hold for 4-3. But from there it was all Rockstar. He simply turned it up, played it loud, and he was admiring his handiwork too. Nice ton 40 here. The nice 52 checkout here to wrap it up. He rattled off 4 on the trot for the 7-4 victory. So the boss, Charlie Gray, setting it up for us. 128 players started, just 2 remain, 10K to the winner, and the final, a race to 8. There they are. Who have you got? Well, they were on serve through 4. Cullen here, coming good on a last start, double 20 for 2-2. Clayton responded like a pro. He broke throw, led 4-3, and that's when Cullen wasted an opportunity to tie. Close but no good, and as the scorer punched it in, it was the Rockstar Blues. Fortunately for him, he came back because Cullen missed 2, and we were all square through 8, and then again through 10. Then, leading 6-5, Cullen got down first and made no mistake this time. Double 10 for daylight. But Clayton wasn't going anywhere, no sir. He took a 108 to stay alive, a break, and then he held on double 7, and we were going all the way. You gotta love it. Cullen had the darts, and that's all he needed. With that double 10, he is your winner of Players Championship 1. Gave it a scream, and why not? Terrific start to his 2021 campaign. Beats the Ferret in an absolute thriller. 8-7. We take it for granted, he said afterwards, but it goes to show you how important winning that bull is. Yes, sir. Every dart important from the first to the last. Is the mic on? Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Rock on, Joe Cullen. Rock on. Your champion today on High Roller Radio.